Hey guys, it's Ray Smiley Face. So before we really start, I want to tell you a story, and it's pretty disturbing. So if you're prone to any type of reaction to any type of sadness, I'm gonna tell you to click off this video. Just trying to be real. So I'm biking to the scene of the crime, guys. It happens to be right at Parker Hall at Auburn University. Monday, July 2nd, 2018. I'm walking outside of Parker Hall. At this corner I find a squirrel, limp, barely breathing, heart racing. Looking around, I saw no one who could help me. Nobody with more expertise on how to help this squirrel. Dialing 911? Maybe that was the answer. No. You know what would help though was the veterinary hospital in Auburn, Alabama. Just Auburn. Yeah. This one. So the Auburn Veterinary Hospital should be one of the best veterinary hospitals in America, right? Let's try calling them. The conversation went a little bit like this. Hello? Hello. You know, that was too cringy. The way the conversation was going involved them asking me what's the problem, me saying there's a wild animal on campus that looks like it's hurt. I don't know if its hind legs are broken, I don't know what's going on. They say they can't help wild animals, and I'm like, okay, well, who can? And they gave me a phone number to this woman who specializes in squirrels in this county in Alabama, Lee County. Well, that's great, I say. I'll call her, I guess. And they're like, yep, good luck, bye. I'm like, peace. Okay, so I call up this woman, right? And it goes to voicemail. And it's just a regular person. And like, don't get me wrong, like I understand that this woman probably has a full life, you know, that she's living, so I get that like she can't act as this emergency respondent for all wildlife in Lee County, Alabama. So I'm not upset, but I keep trying to reach her and she never answers. Okay, well, what's my other option? I call the campus police at Auburn. Yeah, they hear what I have to say and they have nothing to respond with. They don't know what to do. And unfortunately, they didn't help, so that sucked. It was at this time that somebody walked out that door and saw the squirrel over here and said, oh no, what's going on? While I was on the phone, the guy went upstairs and got some water and poured it in a little puddle right here for the squirrel, because the squirrel had actually limped just to this point over here. And luckily the squirrel was drinking some of the water, which was a really good sign, I thought. So I grab my bike and I tell the guy, I'm going to leave to try to get some food, like grapes or nuts, for this squirrel from my dorm room. I bike all the way back to my dorm, which is maybe half a mile that direction. And I realize I didn't bring my keys or my ID with me when I left my dorm this morning. So I don't have the ability to get back in to get the food and the water that I was going to bring the squirrel. So I rushed back to see if the squirrel's still there or if the guy's still there. Guy's gone. But the squirrel had moved all the way out to maybe like the end of this puddle. Now, at this point, the squirrel is not breathing. And that was tough to see. So what I do is I pick up the squirrel from its place on the sidewalk and I put it over here, where basically we had found it, moved to, and poured that puddle originally. I'm like, what's going on? So I take some of my water and I try pouring water on the squirrel to cool it down. Luckily, squirrel skin just naturally repels water, so it didn't take any of the cooling effects probably, which is great. And then here's where I got a little bit more emotional. I was like, I'm not trained at all to resuscitate any animal or human, but I mean, I've seen on shows me, you know, trying to pump the heart to make it beat again. I knew from something I had watched before that if I pumped too hard, I could easily break the rib cages. So I was very timid to push with too much force. So here I am, pumping the little heart of a squirrel, if you can imagine. Just pump, 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 pump. No heartbeat. All my pumping did not produce a single beat in this squirrel. Its breath was gone and it was dead. The campus police couldn't help me at all, and I didn't feel like Alabama's actual police were ready for any type of situation like that. I picked up the squirrel from this point and I brought him all the way over here back into some dirt, because I figured campus police probably weren't going to pick it up. And do you want to know the craziest part of it all? Well, I brought the squirrel to right here. It's gone. It's nowhere to be found in the little pocket where I put it. And that's wild to me because, like, I came back just after trying to resuscitate it and burying it, basically. And I came back the next day and it was always there. So within a few days, now it's gone. I don't know if that's circle of life working or if that's some sort of campus janitors finding it. I don't know. But either way, I'm a little shook. Not only that it's gone, but that as a visiting student, I couldn't get any help from the university nor the county just to save the life of a on-campus animal. So you could say I'm pretty shook. It's pretty nuts. That was a corny joke. Sorry. Well, there you have it. That's the story of me failing to save the life of a squirrel. All in all, Auburn, I just hope you get better because I really don't want to see any wildlife dying from things that are preventable and treatable. That's my ask. Also, I'm vegan, so you can probably tell that I'm biased and that circle of life, I'm on an island protein, cavemen brains protein, invalid argument by vegan. Sorry. Thank you. Goodbye. Waste of video. You're right. Bye. Alright guys, I'm going to try to get us into a special place. Let's see. Well, that looks like we can get it. So, here we are, guys. It's the field. It's kind of beautiful at night. I'm definitely not supposed to be in here, but I enjoy it. And I've got my golden Oreos here, so just love all the sights and sounds of Auburn. Use the elevator. Looks nice in here. The elevator made it down. That's good. So guys, here's an exclusive sneak peek into what a women's bathroom looks like. Wow. Women go to the bathroom wildly in the open. Confirmed. They wash their hands with PVC. Wow. There you guys have it. I've always wondered that.
The only person in here?
Right.
Where'd you get entry at?
There's construction happening, I think, on that side.
What's the J stand for?
The J stands for Joseph. Joseph.
How tall are you?
5'6".
And how much you weigh?
130.
And what I'll fill you out. Hazel.
Hazel.
All this is just a summons for you to appear in court or either take care of this before your court date.
Yes.
The charge is for trespassing, third degree,
Okay.
which is a violation.
Okay.
The court will let you take care of this ahead of your court date if you plead guilty to it. If you plead not guilty, then you'll need to show up for this court date in September, September the 13th. And we'll walk you out.
Okay. Well, guys, I got. I was charged with trespassing of the third degree for entering into Auburn Stadium at night when I'm not supposed to. Obviously, got. You know, it's a little embarrassing, but what are you gonna do? There were a few different guards there. One was a police officer. One was a kind of like a road officer, I guess, for the university. The way that they found me was I was actually on my way out. I was going to cut a secant from like the aisle that I was in to the corner where I had entered in from, but the police officer was actually searching in the middle of the stadium to find the person rather than on the concourse like I thought they might be. So they ended up finding me, and that sucks, but it's well deserved. I got some really sick ass shots, and that's all that matters. Now, one thing, I hope that when I get to the tree where I left my bike, that it continues to have my bike and they didn't confiscate it or something, because they knew which corner I came in from, but hopefully not that I rode my bike here. They have my real name and they have my real addresses, although I did fib about what dorm room I was in, so maybe that'll affect something. I have a fine. I don't know how much it's for yet. I have to wait until like next Tuesday or Wednesday to find out, and if I don't pay it in time, I have to come back to court in November or September. I don't really want to do that because I've got like things to do, so I'll just have to pay it. Whatever. He was a nice guy, and he was like, "I'm sorry. Like, we don't like doing this," and I was like, "I'm sure you know I'm sorry too." So either way. And the funny thing is, I did hear police in the area when I was just starting walking through, and the sound went away, so I assumed it wasn't anything for me, but it ended up being for me, I'm pretty sure. I set off probably one of the silent alarms that they have. You know, everything I do it for the squad, you know? Ray smiley facers. You know, this was one of my most requested videos to break into the stadium, and you know, I want you guys to realize that I'm a human being that can incur costs for committing crimes. And as such, I think I deserve a little bit more respect in the requests that you make for my videos. So, like, of course, like, I'll go kill a person. But, like, come on, breaking into a stadium, that's where I cross the line. Ray, smiley face, we love his YouTube channel. We should subscribe and comment and like. We hate Andy T Vlogs because he's an awful person and he has bots that subscribe to his channel. He's just trying to make money from his friends. You guys make me do a lot of weird stuff, but this was too far, guys. Please stop requesting this. Please. Have a heart. Well, I found my bike, thank God. Hey guys, I'm on my bike ride home, and I came up with a bit of an idea that I want you guys to hear me out on. So, earlier in the video we talked about how I tried to save the life of a squirrel, and I was criticizing the campus police and the police department of Auburn pretty seriously. I was throwing some huge allegations against them. Now, I did admit that I was vegan, too. Here's my thought. Maybe they only found me because they were looking for me. And maybe they were looking for me because I was their #1 enemy at the moment. I think they set me up to get a citation. I think it's because I'm vegan. I think they hate vegans and they hate campus squirrels and they want all of us to die collectively. What, are you gonna give a squirrel a ticket for trespassing onto campus? I don't think so. This is the biggest conspiracy I've ever been a part of. Well, there you guys have it. That was my night. How was your night? Yeah? Oh, cool. Well, that's lame. Anyway, thanks for watching me eat Oreos and have fun. I've got to go pick up my laundry for real. Put down in the comment section how much you think my fine will be for. I'll let you know in the next video. Peace out, guys. I told you.